Oh my gosh, by the way, has anyone watched Marvel's Jessica Jones on Netflix? Because I started that like a week ago and I finished it in about 3 days and I was so addicted. It's actually so good. Don't mind my uneven bumpy skin, we're all human here. Hey friends, it's Haylini here and I'm back with another video. Today's video was actually quite a heavily requested one and it is an eyebrow tutorial. So for me in high school, I went through all 6 years not believing in the importance of eyebrows and I never maintained them, and there was always something quite scrubbish about my look. So now I've realised the importance of eyebrows. You go on Instagram, you go on Facebook, and you see everywhere that people are talking about having their eyebrows on fleek and having their eyebrows nice and maintained. So as you may know, the type of eyebrow you have may depend on the different type of culture you're in. So we might see that Korean eyebrows are more thick and flat and straight, whereas Western eyebrows have a little bit of an arch and a little bit of point and they're cleaner. So today what I'm going to do is more of a Western type culture eyebrow, but if you guys like this video, leave me a thumbs up as a green light because I might do a Korean type eyebrow tutorial in the future as well. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and learn a lot. Leave a comment letting me know what you think and remember to subscribe, and apart from that we'll just go straight on to the tutorial. It's not going to be down here, but it's going to swoosh right about now. Hello everyone, I have just activated Voice Over Me, and to start off I always take this Etude House drawing eyebrow pencil. It's actually amazing and works so well to create the sharp shape of my eyebrows because of that nice angled tip there. So the first step is to draw the outline. I slightly frown because I find it helps in drawing straighter lines. And with slow strokes apply 2 parallel lines 2/3 the length of your natural eyebrow. One on the top and one on the bottom. Recently I've started drawing my lines with less distance apart so I can create thinner eyebrows. Don't worry about having hair below that bottom line because we'll conceal it later anyway. And once you've done that, draw angled lines downwards along the natural brow that meet at a point. So none of this has to be perfect since we tidy it all up later on anyway. Then, using the other end of the drawing eyebrow pencil, you want to use a spoolie to blend out the lines and groom the brows a little more so they look cleaner. I recommend brushing at about a 45-degree angle in an outward direction so you can create the sharpest look possible. And now that's looking heaps better already. The next step is to take the Etude House eyebrow brush, which is this awesome affordable brush with an angled tip. This is perfect for creating sharper and more defined brows. Now I'm just using a regular old brown eyeshadow here to define my brows a little more. With the angled tip, stroke alongside the bottom of the eyebrow and also the top to redefine the eyebrow. This is because after brushing it with the spoolie, the lines kind of got blurred, so we want to clarify that shape and that point of the eyebrow again. Now here comes filling in the eyebrow for depth. I have this Etude House shadow brush which has a small rounded tip, perfect for both eyebrows and eyeshadow. And I'll take the same colour shadow to colour in my brows. I chose this colour because I have lighter hair, but a general rule of thumb is to choose an eyeshadow that's a tiny bit lighter than your hair shade so it looks natural. Then I'm getting this light beige shade and I will just touch up the inner corners of my eyebrows. This is a really small detail but a great technique for making your brows look a lot more natural. It kind of creates an ombre effect depending on how much you apply, and I think it's great for softening the inner parts of your brows so they don't look like they've been drawn on with a permanent marker. And after using the brush, I just use my finger to blend that in even more. Next, I've got another angled brush. Evidently angled brushes are essential when it comes to doing eyebrows. And I'm also using a concealer, which is in the stick type. It's so good and so cheap from Nature Republic. So you just want to use the brush to dab off a small amount of the concealer and carefully use it to outline the eyebrows. This is the best technique I've gathered for doing brows, and it leaves them so clean, sharp and on fleek. So I feel like everyone has to know this step in the process. It's especially important for concealing any mistakes or rough lines made from earlier. After you paint on the concealer, you can use your fingers again to just smooth out the makeup and blend it into your skin. And we are almost done. I want you in your So the final step is just to apply a little bit of highlighter to your brow bone so they stand out and look more defined. Usually I just dab about 3 spots on the edges under my eyebrow and smooth it out in an outwards direction. This is a really great way to add some shimmer and magic to your overall look. Ta-da! And we are done. You are left with beautiful eyebrows. Okay, so that was it for my tutorial. I hope you guys found it interesting. I hope you learnt a lot and I hope you thought it was fun. I'll see you guys in my next video. And until then, see ya! Smiling every day with Hey Looney.